hold on to your seats because WondLa Season 3, Episode 3 just delivered a wild mix of action, twists, betrayal, and a full-on rebellion against Lorok. If you thought Episode 2 was tense, Episode 3 cranks every dial higher, throwing Eva Ojo and their ragtag crew into an all-or-nothing rescue mission while Lorok and his puppet Viceroy Caruncle tighten their grip on Lakis and the fate of humans and Orbona itself. We've got epic escapes, surprise reunions, power moves from Queen Ojo and Haley's desperate effort to make things right. Stick around, because we're breaking down every fight, revelation, and big decision, plus that intense ending. So the episode starts with Eva's group desperate to catch up to Lorik's Pillar Guard forces, who seem unstoppable. Lorik's army doesn't rest, which means Eva and her friends can't either. The pressure is sky high. If they don't beat Lorok to New Attica, everything they're fighting for could be lost. Vampa reveals that the only hope they have is tracking down a ship called the Bijou, which would give them the speed they need. But there's risk involved. The ship is in Lakis, and getting it means taking on Lorok's goons head on. As the group heads toward the watery city of Lakis, tensions spike. Eva's loyal allies, Otto, Vampa, and especially the Queen herself, are determined but cautious, knowing this move could mean catastrophe. The show wastes no time ramping up the stakes. 1 million shellacs. Kill on sight. That's the bounty now on Eva and Queen Ojo's heads. To even set foot in Lakis, both need disguises, and the feeling of being hunted grows. Things go from bad to worse when they witness the misery Lorik's regime brought to Lakis. Caruncle, who is revealed as the Viceroy, is robbing Eva's people blind, demanding they surrender everything for the war effort, with a massive cut for himself, of course. Caruncle's performance as an over-the-top bureaucrat is hilarious and infuriating, as he literally takes people's hats while making a mockery of the throne with his self-appointed titles. All of this is a front to support Lorik's war waiting to devastate the humans. Queen Ojo can't let this stand. Despite warnings from Redimus, her fiercely loyal bodyguard, she chooses to side with Eva, risking everything. Eva and Redimus team up to interrogate Caruncle, suspecting he knows the whereabouts of the Bijou. Their approach is clever but tense. They threaten to expose Caruncle to Lorok unless he cooperates. Caruncle caves, revealing his knowledge but also bringing up the pain of Bastile's fate. The emotional moment where Redimus accuses Eva of killing Bastile, a relative of his, brings past wounds to the surface, but Eva stands her ground, defending the choices she made to protect those she loves. Caruncle's guards intervene, grabbing Redimus and forcing Eva into a fast-paced escape with the rest of the team. The chaos leads them into hiding with Ravender and the kindly Hostia, who, instead of turning them in for the reward, helps them plan their next move. This network of allies shows just how important Eva's resistance really is, and how many people are quietly rooting against Lorok's tyranny. After gathering themselves, Eva's crew learns the Bijou is about to be moved. Using a classic sneaky trick, hiding inside a crate full of fish, they infiltrate the guarded dockyard. There's a fun moment as Otto, always game, stays hidden in the water, waiting for his moment to act. Inside the dock, Vampa tries to get the Bijou running, but there's a critical missing part, the equilibrium inverter. Haley, Eva's old friend, appears, frazzled and guilty. She admits to betraying Eva out of misplaced trust in Cadmus, hoping to protect her, but in doing so she endangered everyone. Haley's remorseful tone sets up a moment of reconciliation, but they don't have time for drama with Caruncle and guards already closing in. Caruncle shows his true colors when he captured Redimus and plans to collect rewards for the whole group. Otto springs into action, taking on Caruncle so Eva can recover the inverter. It's a mad scramble. Even falling in the water doesn't stop the mission. Eva and her team work together brilliantly, each playing their part to get the ship engines up and running just as Caruncle screams orders and chaos erupts across the docks. As the thrusters fire and the Bijou finally lurches to life, a rescue mission explodes into action. Eva refuses to leave Redimus behind, heading straight to the prison to break him out. Redimus is torn, still bitter about Bastile's death, but recognizing that Eva did what she had to do. A tense moment passes between them, one of hate, then understanding, and Eva's determination shows everyone how deeply she cares for each of her allies. With the Bijou dangerously exposed, Lorik's forces close in. Queen Ojo commands Haley to open the hatch, leading to one of the dramatic peaks of the episode, Ojo stepping out, risking her life and her throne, and delivering a rallying call to the oppressed people of Lakis. Her words cut through the fear and despair, reminding everyone of her rightful place and inspiring the crowd to fight. The citizens rally, swarming the docks, freeing the ship in the most cinematic moment of the episode. The revolution explodes, and Orbona sparks with hope as Ojo's people finally resist Lorik's rule. As the episode barrels to its conclusion, Ojo faces the hardest choice. She knows Eva and Redimus need to escape, and even though Eva urges Ojo to come with them, the Queen insists she must stay for her people. Her destiny is tied to their freedom, not hers. It's a heartbreaking but noble moment. Ojokin leaves her most trusted Omnipod to Eva, a token faith in friendship. Redimus, finally trusting Eva, joins her in escaping and vows to fight for Orbona together. Haley sets the Bijou's course for New Attica as Caruncle, now demoted to a floating buffoon, is swept to the side, his petty rule done. The gang has won this battle, but the war is far from over. Queen Ojo remains behind, ready to lead a revolution. The fate of humans hangs in the balance. And above all, Eva has grown into a courageous leader, uniting old friends and lost souls for a common cause. And WondLa Season 3, Episode 3 is a whirlwind of action and game-changing choices. We watch friendships get tested, betrayals come to light, and a tidal wave of hope crash against the walls Lorak built. With Eva, Ojo, Haley, and Redimus now united for Orbona's future, it's anyone's guess what dangerous adventures await in New Attica and whether Lorak's cruelty can be defeated. Thanks for watching this deep dive. What did you think about Queen Ojo's big speech? Will Eva and Haley ever fully trust each other again? Start the chat in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WondLa breakdowns. An episode explains every week.